What's going on, everyone? It is Friday. You know what that means? We got the new History of Signal, Duke Thomas. This is number two. Hope you guys enjoyed number one. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button so you get notified of all the other great videos. But as we always do, let's dive right in. So Leslie Tompkins was placed in charge of his social case and tried to keep him from getting into trouble by reassuring him that the police were still looking for his parents and would find them. In the meantime, she asked him to stop picking fights and try to be respectful to his foster parents. She then placed him with Joanne and Roy Dawson after telling him that the police had found some of the Joker's toxin victims wandering this in the sewer system. So I haven't read anything on Signal, so this is going to be new to me and trying to figure out his backstory here. But from what I can see, the Joker took his parents and put the toxin in the Joker toxin into him, and he's still trying to find them. He doesn't know if they're dead. He doesn't know if they're alive, but he's got the Gotham City Police looking for him. So he's been fostered in with Joanne and Roy Dawson at this time, and Leslie Tompkins. She's in charge of his case. So Joanne showed Duke around the dirty apartment, telling Duke that he would need to babysit the other kids and clean the bathroom. Then she left him alone for a few minutes to organize his things into a drawer in a bed in the bedroom. Feeling guilty about letting Dr. Tompkins down, Duke climbed out the window and left the apartment behind in order to go search for his parents in the sewers. As he made his way down to the sewers, he thought about his mother, how she was so clean in every part of his life. It made him sad to imagine her wandering the sewers because he knew that meant she was extremely far gone on the Joker toxin. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So he goes from um, like this foster family where he's got the house is a mess, and because of all these kids, I would presume, because it says he has a babysit. He has a chore of cleaning the bathroom. That's his chore, but he also doesn't want to let Dr. Tompkins down. But he's also so hell bent on finding his parents, and even though his mother's a clean freak, to him thinking that she's wandering down in those dirty sewers on the Joker toxin. While in the sewers looking for his parents, Duke accidentally stumbled into an underground meeting of homeless people who they had created a small city. There he overheard their plan to bomb different landmarks in Gotham, starting with the Hall of Records. Just after hearing this, he was discovered and attacked. Luckily, this was also when the Robins joined the fight to save him. So this must be in the Robins arc. So that's one that's on my radar to read. So that'll be fun to see. But yeah, he stumbles upon this underground city of these homeless people looking to bomb different landmarks in Gotham. Together with the Robins, Duke fought his way out of the sewers, only to lose consciousness after a blow to the head. When police came, the other Robins were ordered by the mysterious Nest to abandon him and run. Reluctantly, they did as they were told. Duke awoke inside a police interrogation room. There, a skinny man with facial hair and dark glasses asked him what he was willing to do in order to find his parents. So this is pretty cool. So the Robins left Duke blow to the head. The police picked him up, brought him to an interrogation room, and there was this man with facial hair and dark glasses who I don't know who this man is. So hopefully we find out. Or if you know, let me know in the comments. If you know who this man is, let me know in the comments. I want to know who this is. When Duke expressed confusion and told the man that that was the police job. The man left the room. After waiting and then getting frustrated, Duke tried the door handle only to find it unlocked. When he stepped out of the interrogation room, he realized that he was not in a police station at all, but actually inside an abandoned warehouse. So that is pretty cool to see too. So he's in he thought he was in this police interrogation room, opened the door, it was unlocked, and walks out to find this abandoned warehouse. This was when he discovered the red biker jacket with the yellow R on the breast. Atop a motorcycle inside the jacket, he found a cell phone. A cell phone in his new jacket instructed him to go to a new location where he met the Robins who had saved him earlier. Together, they found the bombs Duke had heard about beneath the Hall of Records. Using instructions sent to their phones from a mysterious sender called the Nest, they were able to disable one of the bombs. So yeah, so this must have been the Robins had him on their radar, so it seemed like they're pulling Duke into their group, which is kind of cool. And Duke helped them disable all the bombs. But yeah, that is it for this week's folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your guys' comments on this. Let me know. Are you liking Duke? What do you think of Duke? What do you think of the signal? Do you think you could have came up with a better name? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' comments. But until then, guys, hope you have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.